Sheriff Carmine Marceno of Lee County, Florida, that's Fort Myers, is on the phone for us right now. Sheriff, thank you for being with us. Lee County, one of the largest counties in Florida, right in the path of Hurricane Ian. Describe what you're seeing and what the situation is from your perspective, leading that effort there to meet this storm and help the residents.
Well, thank you, first and foremost. I'm at the command post with my executive staff every level, every step of the way, and it's very unfortunate. We are getting hit hard. My family members at the Sheriff's Office have been out in full force until the very last possible second to ensure the safety of our great residents and maintain law and order. And then once that storm hits, as you know, 45 miles an hour, emergency personnel, law enforcement, we pull off the roadway for safety, and that's the waiting game. So we don't know exactly what's going on. The reports are coming in continuously, but this is bone-chilling. I mean, we are getting hit direct.
What kind of calls have you been getting so far?
Well, continuous 911 calls. We always take those calls, and then we prioritize them because the second we're able to respond, we go out and we immediately deploy assets and deputies. We got calls of people that buildings that are compromised, rooftops floating down the streets, vehicles. I mean, you name it, it hasn't stopped. And unfortunately, you know, we cannot get back out there to access those calls until it's safe. So I got to say our great Governor Ron DeSantis, our CFO Jimmy Petronis, they have been on the spot. They have constant communication, and they've offered every and all resource to the great residents of this state and specifically our county. Our deputies are staffing shelters, and we have strategically placed hundreds of deputies in the county at the button. So the second that we're able to deploy, we're ready.
Because there will be people who need you, obviously. Have you got a sense, Sheriff, of how many people who were under evacuation orders, recommendations, whatever it is, decided to stay and try and ride it out? What are you looking at?
Well, I'll tell you, our shelters are filled up with, over 4,000 people. But when you look at this, not only just the state of Florida, look at our county, there are a large amount of people in our county. So I-75 corridor was fully engulfed with cars going in either direction. So we know that people did listen to what we were saying. We told them, look, mandatory, we need you to listen to us. A lot of people don't want to leave their homes, but we want them to be safe. And the thing is, once that hits 45 miles an hour sustained with the wind, we cannot access people that are in need or need help. So it's a real tough predicament as a sheriff to sit back. Right now, I'm suited up and we want to be out there. We just have to wait for that green light to go.
Sheriff, as we're talking to you via phone, on the other side of our screen, as we're following the hurricane and the path there via the map, we've got one of our local reporters with affiliate WFTS there in Florida. We just want to kind of let viewers know we're watching the live newscast there of the reporter as he's covering the conditions there down by the beach. But kind of tell us, as you're standing by and you're waiting to respond, in a time like this where so many people are vulnerable, so are businesses, so is clearly your area of operation. Are you concerned about that as well? I mean, even in times like this, we've seen looting and other, acts of crime take place. How are you monitoring not only the safety of your people, but also just the safety of stores and goods and services? Of course.
So first and foremost, safety and security. First thing we want to do is handle those 911 calls in priority and make certain anything that's, that could injure a person, life-threatening, we handle those immediately. But simultaneously, we have proactively planned and we have deployed everything imaginable, hundreds of deputies on all sides of the county. And let me tell you, I'll be very, very clear. This is a law and order state. The governor and I, our CFO, we demand that, our attorney general. If anyone decides that they want to commit a crime and prey on someone during this hurricane, they have made a fatal error. They need to leave this county, this state. There is zero tolerance, and I promise you, utilizing the latest, greatest technology and boots on the street, we are out in full force, and the great residents of this county are going to be safe, and they're going to have law and order.
Sheriff Carmine Marceno, thank you, and we wish you good luck and your community good luck as you face this crisis. Thanks very much.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.